Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Teenage Giant here, back with some more Damian Flemming Road to Glory. This week we are playing the 7-1 Elk City. You can guess it, Elks. And this is week 9, so we're going for a 9-0 record. Damian Flemming has led them to a tremendous season so far. They've pretty much locked up a playoff berth. As we're going to get right into this game. Damian Flemming coming in on the first play of the game, under center, dropping back, firing, finding Craig Ostrander for a nice 13-yard gain. And now he's going to drop back from under center once again and find Guyan, but I don't really know what happened there. Like, it looked like he dropped it, but it also looked like the defensive back tipped it out of his hand. I don't really know what happened. So Damian I wasn't paying attention. I couldn't tell. That might have been shotgun. I don't know if it was under center or whatever, but horrible nearly 3 and out, 1 for 4 and 13 yards. 4 and out. So he hits Chris Hussein on the next possession for a nice 17-yard gain. Still scoreless, so Elk City did not take advantage of their possession either. So still available to win this game. Craig Ostrander on an 18-yard gain. So far, Damian has made this transition pretty easily, minus all the interceptions that he's thrown and fumbles and everything else, which he never fumbled his entire career. Speaking of fumbles, there was one, and then someone else recovered it and got credit for that rush. But speaking of fumbles, or not speaking of fumbles, but besides all the fumbles, which he had never fumbled as a running back at Eisenhower, so maybe it's the transition change to quarterback, but something obviously happened because he fumbles so much in this series. But now it's 3rd and 6, and he breaks a tackle to avoid a 4th down, and now he's going to run. He's going to get the 1st down to avoid the 4th down there. 16-yard gain, 28-yard rush on the play. And now he'll try to run it again, and he will, and he'll get the touchdown, and he'll get tackled anyway, but it doesn't matter. He got the TD. He doesn't care. As everyone celebrates for the first score of the game. Damian now coming out for next possession and shotgun, dropping back, looking, and firing, and hitting Guyan, who made a nice little catch there. Next play, 3rd and 9, Damian in shotgun. Dropping back, looking for an open target, can't find anyone, just letting it go, pretty much threw that ball away. So that possession was wasted. So it's still 7-0 here in the second quarter. Only been one score the entire game, but Damian Flemming breaking off a huge tackle. Had that one blocker been a little bit faster, Damian could have broke that for way more than 35 yards. And maybe as a halfback he would have been gone. But anyway, it was a nice play, 35-yard rush for Damian. Adds on to his season total. And now Damian Flemming running out to the right side, breaking a tackle, but will get brought down. So breaking that tackle really did nothing. 9 rush, 69 yards, or 10 rush, 67 yards now because I skipped a play. But now it's 3rd down. He doesn't know, or where's he going to go with this football? There were several open targets, but he did not have the time to get anything off. So that resulted in 4th down, and that drive came to an end. Next possession, still 7-0. We're nearing halftime as Damian is trying to lead his team to another victory. And he goes deep and gets picked off, which, looking back on it now, seeing that again, that was a horrible decision to throw to triangle. But he's 5 for 10, 78 yards, and an interception. Elk City might be tougher than Walters. Walters was a pretty tough last game. Damian breaks a tackle there, but will get brought down. 8-yard gain on the play. And now, from under center on 1st down, sends a man in motion. And Damian will look downfield, and that was the weirdest throwing motion. I guess I was still backing up. I don't remember. I don't know why I'd be still backing up at that point, but I guess I was, because that was a weird throwing animation. And now he's going to roll out to the left side, and had that guy... Oh, there's a fumble on the play, and they recover. So it's going to remain 7-0, but had that guy missed him, Damian could have been gone because there was no one on the left side of the field. But we'll go into the third quarter. It's still 7-0. one of the lowest scoring games of this entire series. Now he's going deep, and he's got Guyan for a 34-yard catch. Too close to the sideline to do anything else, though. 7 for 13, 141 yards, and an interception. That's pretty much been his day. This Elk City defense has been tough. And now he'll call an audible to do a play action, which I don't know if anyone's actually going to fall for. He breaks a tackle to avoid a sack and then gets it off to Saria, and he'll get a nice gain out of that play. A 16-yard gain. Now that it showed it, finally, thank you. Drop back looking, and now he'll run for it. He did have open targets, but I guess he wants to improve his rushing yards. But it's 7-0 now, and where's he going to go with this? He's going to go to circle, and that was an awful throw, as he will not be able to get out on that tackle either. But that's 3 picks this game, all resulting in a 7-0 game here in the third quarter. Elk City once again must have an awful offense, because they are not doing anything over on the offensive side of the ball. But this has just been an awful day for Damian. No passing touchdowns yet, and just 3 picks. And there he gets laid out for a 1-yard gain, but he does get the first down, so that's the good thing that came out of it. But right here, he might get it, and he does. Yes, Bill Wilson, 28-yard touchdown, give them a 14-0 lead. 10 for 18, 202 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Not the ideal day for a quarterback, but hey, if you get the win, you get the win. So no one should really complain if they win this. And now, since a man in motion, he'll drop back, and he's looking for his target, and he finds one over the middle. He has Bill Wilson, who breaks a tackle, and he will go all the way. 82-yard touchdown. 11 for 19, 284 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. And now we go on to the next drive. It's third down, and yeah, make that 1 for 6 on third down conversions, guys. But 21-0. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Pretty much Southern Tulsa is going to move on to 9-0 unless Elk City can pull a miracle. I mean, any other team would have beaten Southern Tulsa probably if they had a decent offense, but the offense, had that guy thrown a block, Damian could have scored there, but with the offense these guys have, I'm surprised at their record. Their defense must normally score a lot. But he does get into the end zone there, 5-yard touchdown run. Make it 28-0 with 4 seconds left in the game. That was a nice voice crack. That one hurt a little bit. But so Damian ended up having a pretty decent game by the end of it. Awful first half, but 3 picks is definitely something he needs to work on. Play of the game. This was an amazing play, actually, because Bill Wilson just caught the ball, said, "Get off me, child's play," and took it the distance, 82 yards, which I think he's our backup halfback. So that's, I mean, once he goes to starter, it'll be pretty good. But next game is against the Eisenhower Eagles, which is Damian Flemming's former team. So we will see how they did this year without Damian, to see if they need him or not, as Damian will try to lead his team to a 10-0 record next week against the Eisenhower Eagles.